Oh yeah.
I don't know what it's recording. Window capture. Oh, it's recording Discord. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait, I gotta be honest. I
Mm-hmm.
said I was gonna write an agenda, and I'm still writing the agenda.
Oh. Oh my. Oh my.
Also, I forgot that earlier I got hit on the head.
Oh. Oh.
Trying to steal the show, but this is what's really going on.
But yeah.
I was.
Mm.
What came to mind at one point was that it was like an Andy Warhol movie.
I,
This one was just called like Body or something like that.
I haven't seen any of his movies.
He did. Well, what I was thinking of were his ones that were like paintings in a way, like
Mm-hmm.
Ice Cream and Sleep, where he just filmed that, like a man
Mm-hmm.
sleeping, um, and a ice cream melting.
Mm-hmm.
That was it. Those were and at real time they were displayed to the public. He did also like produce movies too, which were good.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he produced. Oh gosh, what the hell was that guy's name? Paul something? Paul Morrissey's movies? That doesn't sound right. But the ones with Udo Kier, he did like he did like some whatchamacallums, you know what I mean?
Not really, but
He so horror movies. He did some horror movies. Probably a lot of movies. They did a lot of movies, like a lot of B movies and trash movies. But
yeah.
again, the ones that I was thinking of were the ones that he made, like him as an artist. He filmed them. They were
Cool.
exactly. They were cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. All right, I got to keep an eye on our time here. Oh, I'm showing everybody behind the curtain.
Mm.
Got to press full screen again. Oh man. People are going to see my doc. I don't want them to see my doc. I'm not trying to show anybody that.
Doc pic.
Wait, I can use this for the time.
Unsolicited
4:44.
doc
Better make
pic.
a wish. Booyakasha.
What? I'm wishing.
I'm wishing for the one I love to find me today.
We could
Oh, hey, what's this?
we
I'm watching
we could
Paris
start
phone.
we could start editing
Just like a picture of
the
Tyler graduating.
the human Tyler Pede.
Ah?
We could start editing the human Tyler Pede. Are you
I'm
watching my
trying to react
screen?
to what's behind me, but also look below the camera to where the footage of me is.
Yeah.
And also the footage that I'm reacting to.
Oh
So,
yeah, can you see my
ah,
you
I
see
love
my
it.
screen?
Ah, the Miss Good one. Dun dun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, okay. So how's things been otherwise, Perry?
Um,
Has life been as dark as the image that you're casting? Normally it's the
yeah,
opposite, where you're in full screen. Look at me with my swollen eyes.
totally nice.
Oh! Hello! I'm Muffet! Oh, wait, can you do a voice and I'll mouth it?
There you go.
This
You're making like a Sam face now.
is my face. Now my face is a sunken bag. Well, not saggy enough.
Broken
Paper sack.
back.
Oh!
Sunken
Oh! I
back.
got an idea. Alright, Perry, anything else that you want to update us about? Or what's going on with you?
I read.
Wait, maybe I should update everybody about me, huh?
Yep.
Not much going on.
Uh-huh.
Actually, got a lot going on.
Sounds like you got stuff going on.
Oh, I did some binding. Do you want to see the bindings that I did?
Yeah.
Let me show you.
Yeah, I gotta get something. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. What? Yeah, but yeah, back.
Oh, God. Almost got him. Oh, there we go. Ugh. I know. You know what, Perry?
Why did I miss it?
I wanted to show you, but we don't have any more time. What we need to do is talk about,
Pistachio show.
according to the agenda, now what we need to discuss is any unfinished projects that we have. Very
There's a
serious.
lot. Uh,
Very
we
serious.
could.
But, or also this,
Mhm.
their trajectory. We have a lot of
Mhm.
unfinished projects, is very true.
Mhm.
However, do we have a lot of ideas for these projects? And what are their trajectories? The bin
I mean, I
or
feel like
depending on
what
the
would be kind of neat to do would be kind of basically make like a sort of like video issue of Aorta 6 where like it's a compilation of like a bunch of different things that we do. Um, could be like music that we do with like some kind of visual or like images from stuff that we do.
Okay.
along with
Where?
just like
Yeah.
basically just like a bunch of stuff in whatever almost whatever state it's in right now. Maybe not exactly that, but and possibly with kind of
Yeah. 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 I see.
like bookends or bumpers of sorts where like we present it and things like that.
Puppets.
Yeah, puppets
Although
work.
that falls into video. Yeah. I put animation, video, puppets, music, not in that order. Okay. Where? Just published it to
Uh,
YouTube?
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on. I'm gonna put where. Where equals YouTube. Now who? Who's gonna do the editing and who's gonna do the work?
I mean, once I have a better computer, I could definitely do some editing. I have a MacBook Air, but it's not very good. I know
There's
Patrick does video editing as well. Um,
because I'll
but
just I gotta be
I
honest.
could do stuff on my phone, but yeah.
I still have one unfinished project that's on here, or that is part of this list, is that Sick
Hmm.
Whales Pulse episode, where it's the sick
Hmm.
whales watching the pulse on TV.
Hmm.
Sick whales meet the pulse.
I mean, whatever, I would say, like, in whatever kind of like way you could do it in like a timely manner kind of thing. Like
Yeah,
like it would be
that
cool
cough.
to kind of have like basically, we set maybe some arbitrary deadline like Thanksgiving or some shit. And we're like, we'll just put out like kind of just a compilation of everything in whatever state it's in, almost, you know?
All right,
It
all right.
sounds weird and it sounds like it might suck, but I feel like it could be it could be good.
And just yeah, the YouTube, the Aorta 6 YouTube.
Yeah, yeah, probably.
There's gotta be one. Should we rebrand?
Like a different name or
Yeah, stop being Aorta 6.
uh I don't I
Wrong.
don't think there's necessarily any reason to. Um
It's like it's not successful, but it's not like it's necessarily not successful.
yeah, yeah. And it has like
Well, I mean, except for obvious reasons, like some of the stuff that we put out through it is like subpar, but
I mean like I
even
think
that hasn't like
may-
held us back.
maybe like my YouTube channel probably has more subscribers than say like the Aorta 6 YouTube channel itself, but I'll like cross posts or you
Well,
know
should we put it
do
out
whatever.
through your channel, or does it's gonna get the same amount of people? Do you think?
It'll probably get a similar amount of
Is
people.
it?
Like one thing I'm hesitant to do. Um,
Uh huh.
I did it kind of recently with the Xander thing with Patrick, but and that's another project, I guess theoretically. But that although scratch that, I have nothing to do with that. I've heard of this person named Xander. I don't know who they are. Um,
Oh, I scratched it
somebody,
up for real.
somebody thinks Yeah, somebody thinks that I'm involved in that, but I have no idea who that is. But anyway, yeah, so
Well,
there's
this
like
person spelled their name with a Z or an X.
I have no idea.
Oh, you.
I just I've heard it in the ether. Somebody mentioned it, but I don't know who that is. But anyway,
Did they say
there's
Xander or Xander? No.
there. Oh, it's the person. It's the anyway. I think that's the guy from Buffy, right? Xander. I think that's the name of the guy on Buffy.
So have you
I
seen the Xander episode? I know
think
I've
he's
seen
got
it.
arrested. What? I don't know what you're talking about. I've never
Oh,
been.
so you were just the one playing the trains, huh?
What? I've never heard of that.
Wait. Oh wait, no,
I
never
don't
mind.
know what you're talking about. There's something with somebody playing trains? I've never seen that video. Can you send it to me?
I'll, I'll, I'll drop you a link, baby.
There's some weird person with the initial GS that keeps like messaging me, and I just keep trying to block them. They're on like every social media I have. They just keep messaging me, and I don't know what they want. I just keep blocking them.
Really? What?
GS, I don't know. I don't know who they are. But yeah, anyway, I was
Weird.
thinking I
Oh,
was
should we
thinking
do
that
anything with? Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
oh I was thinking that anyway, oh yeah, what I was trying to say is that I don't think it's worth making like a new YouTube channel or a new name and all that stuff, because
I
there's
think
always
you're
like
right.
this like excitement to like, oh, let's make a new YouTube channel with a new project, and then it's like, I don't know, it always loses steam. I feel like if it was all coming from the same place, it would all like kind of congeal better, you know what I mean? If that makes sense.
I agree. I think that there's no reason to change it or try to do something
Yes.
different.
Yeah.
Boxes, baby.
Boxes.
Sick whales. Should we do anything with sick whales?
I mean, is it something that we think we could do
Oh, I
without?
put the fucking sick whales meet the pulse. That's what we should do with it.
Yeah, but is that something we could put together without too much? Because I mean, animation itself takes a long time. So I don't know if we could do it in a method that is
Here's
more
another
straight.
thing. I have a whole bunch of sick whales pictures.
Yeah,
Um, Now I won't sit and scan them old school style, but I could snap all the photos on
yeah,
Google. But the thing is, the reason why I haven't done it is I haven't done anything beyond that. So if you had a
yeah,
bunch of like pictures and stuff, would you want to do anything with that, or like, do you
yeah.
see anything that we could do with that? Maybe we
Because
could
I
ask
mean,
Tyler
we
to
we
help
could
too.
always. Because one thing I've been wanting to do for a while too is kind of like, you remember the clam dance video?
Uh
Like
huh.
make some more things out of like comics, or like, if you do have certain levels of of storyboards or what have you, like,
Yeah,
it
there's
could be.
a lot of different levels of work, but everything from really shitty, sketchy Jared sketches to like full on comics that Tyler made, and some like whole things. So thumbs up
Yeah.
on that one. I should dump it. Where should I dump Sick Whales into? Should I do Google Drive and then link on Discord, or put the pictures straight
Yeah,
on
probably.
Discord?
Well, there's this Sick Whales Google Drive, so probably put it on that. Like if you log in at sickwhales@gmail.com, and then put it on there, like it'll, it frees up space from like the other drives, like, since all the drives have like limited space kind of thing, but it helps to kind
Oh,
of compartmentalize and stuff. But the main thing is you got to make sure you're logged in as Sick Wheels, otherwise it'll take up space on your drive. Like if you're logged in as Jared Blunk, and then as long as, I mean, you can just switch. Do you do it on your iPad, or how do you?
well, I think I might do it here on my phone. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, because if you do it on your phone, that's easier.
Well, let me
Because
see if
then,
I got. if I'm already logged in on my iPad.
Because I can show you like how I do it.
Oh shoot! Were you gonna just do like the scan document thing?
Well, here I can show you. Here, look. Here I'll do share screen. Okay, so you see my screen, right? You see it?
Yes, sir. Video.
Okay, let's see. Where am I?
Is the
I'm
ultimate
in
goal to put them
videos.
on
That's fine.
Discord or no?
Okay. I mean, just as a repository, so we know where it is. But like here, like for example, say, so there's a few ways I can do this. Say, here's this picture, and so down in the left, there's that weird little square with the arrow. When I press that, then I can do that's share, and then I can do Google Drive.
Mm-hmm.
And then what I do is I select, so I can either select like Aorta 6
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
put it on the Aorta 6 drive, or I can do like sick whales and put it on the sick whales drive. But when you do it like that, basically it's doing it as if it's being posted by that
Yes.
account, kind of, you know. Um,
Let me
because
see.
otherwise, when you do it on the computer, it gets a little more confusing. But like,
I'm
so
not
like,
signed into the account. Let me see.
I can help you do that. But yeah, see, I'm like logged into all these different accounts, so I can just like do stuff.
Gmail.com.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
Oh, okay. What is the password? Well, I can't. We can't see the password. We're using our stream.
Yeah, I can like text it to you or something.
Oh yeah.
Let
Let me.
me see.
Will you please text me the password?
Or actually, we have there's this cool thing. You're doing it on your iPad, right?
I am doing it on my iPad. I could do it on my phone as well. Just
No,
so
because
you know.
there's this thing on Apple devices now. It's like passwords, and then the passwords like you can have shared passwords. So I have Aorta 6 passwords. Um, and so I can try to let's see, how do I?
The sequels at gmail.com is what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, I'm trying to add you to. Okay, add people. Do you know what your like account on your iPad is? Like your Apple account? Is it Jared Bunk or like, or is it Humorless Joke, or do you know what it is?
I think it's the. Woo! It might be Jared Blunk one at Outlook or at apple.com. Let me try to find out for you. Let's see.
Yeah, I think if you go to if you go to like the settings on your iPad
Got
and
crazy on this.
go to like,
Keep opening up the camera.
yeah,
About.
on your iPad, if you go to settings and then scroll the way up and it says your name or whatever, you just tap that and then it should
Oh,
say like
yes.
the
Never mind.
email,
It's
right?
the humorless joke at iCloud.com.
Okay.
I was going to start singing it, and I was like, don't start singing
Says it says you have to have an iPad OS 17 or later, but I don't know if you can you get that? I'm not sure.
it.
If that doesn't work, then I can just do it. I can just text you this stuff.
I got iPad iOS 17. Oh,
Do you have to update?
yeah, that's all it is.
Okay. If you can update, then what we can do, because basically I have
I've had
it's
my.
like a shared password thing, so they all like all the passwords go there. But I'll just text you
Well,
the password.
okay, and I also think like we're on the right path with this. I'll take pictures of
Mhm.
all the sick whale stuff. We'll compile it together because it turned out to be a lot, and it's
Mm-hmm.
interesting things. By the way, the Aorta 6 folder, as I was going through
Mm-hmm.
my paperwork
Yeah.
and paperwork, it was about this thick with
Mm-hmm.
all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I showed you guys a picture of that Sick Whales folder. It was ginormous.
Mm-hmm.
I probably won't take pictures of all the scripts and stuff. I'm sure we've got other like digital versions of that.
Yeah. Oh,
Um,
here, I'm not sure if you saw. This is something I had in progress. I haven't done too much with it, but I'll show you. Do another share my screen thing. Um, can you see it?
I see I see a few little squares, yeah.
Yeah, you see like the Procreate thing?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, it's Procreate, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So like this is what I have
Oh,
so
a
far.
favor for a friend. Hey bro, can I bum a smoke? You never
I
tried?
mean, I need to like time it out, of course, but this is like what I have so far. Like just, and this is like a comic that I did with Tyler, I think, and then what we did is
Uh,
we drew the frames, and the next person drew the eyes and filled in the text of the previous frame, and then drew their frame. Yeah,
so
I
you're
did
just
like
gonna like
random.
clean it up?
I don't know how much I'll clean it up, but the main thing is to like add like voices and stuff like that and time it out, like
All right.
just because that I imagine that's the kind of thing that we do with like sick whales kind of thing is we'd take like you'd have all these images and then it's almost like an animatic or I guess like a Brad Neely kind of thing, but as long as you know I mean, obviously cleaning it up would be nice. Like, I mean, I'll definitely like get rid of like the things on the when you can see like another frame when I cropped
That's
it or
the
whatever.
only thing I was gonna suggest
Yeah,
if you were gonna clean it up to clean up one thing that'll improve it is only that. Like everything else
yeah,
is,
yeah,
and like who cares? Like it's a
yeah,
black
yeah,
and white image. Like it's plenty.
yeah,
So
yeah. And I mean,
voiceover, yeah,
the main thing is doing a voiceover, having like kind of like somewhat of a like music or something in the background, which I'm sure we can
animatic, yeah.
drum up something, and then yeah. I mean, this isn't necessarily like an amazing comic or anything. I don't know why I chose
Just
this one, but we have a lot, so I don't know what this. Oh yeah, those are the ones that we were doing for. We had like we were gonna make the
oh
Shia the
yeah, we
comic.
got it started.
Yeah, I mean we could make a video out of that too, of course. Um,
I lost
maybe
track
that's
of
even
all three of those. I think they all landed in my plate.
maybe that's even how we should do. Oh yeah, here's the.
Wait, are there any
Here,
other? So you are still leaning toward like animatics and animation and stuff. Yeah, like the clam dance thing. It is
yeah,
really
because there's
just
clam
watch it
dance
real
and
quick.
then this is the. Yeah, it doesn't have the audio, um,
Oh,
but it's just like yeah,
oh, so you did all the animation in Procreate.
Procreate. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
sweet. That's great. That's great. And then what did you use to then layer over the voices? You were
I
using your phone.
think yeah, I think I use maybe like iMovie or something on my phone.
Okay,
I
that sounds
don't.
right. iMovie came to my mind. I think I've asked you that question
Yeah,
before. And I just forget. Um,
yeah.
yeah.
I
iMovie's
remember
pretty.
this guy. The
Yeah,
fucking
yeah. See,
squid
I've got
thing.
a few little images and stuff.
Yeah.
There's so much we can do. All right. Okay. Now we got to go on to the next subject.
Hmm.
Two-parter. Part one. Sam, how's he doing? You said that he wanted to talk. And part two.
Yeah.
Is he GS?
I do not. No, no. I mean, I don't mean I don't know. It's not him. But anyway,
So I'm gonna
it's all
scratch
right.
this out. Answer:
I'll,
no.
um,
You heard it here first, YouTube and Jared from the
um,
future.
yeah.
Sam
Sam
is
said
not.
he'd be interested in doing like a podcast or something.
Well, look at our beautiful podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
In this bin, though,
Hmm.
it's my
I could awkwardly try to
my
get him on this one right now. Should I awkwardly try to
emphasis
get
on
him
the
on?
awkward.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't have anything planned for uh 5:15.
I
But
mean,
I
he
only intend to
probably
be
is.
a Sam portion to be 5 minutes long. One thing I know
Yeah, I
about
don't think.
Sam is you're not talking to him for no 5 minutes.
I
He's
mean, I
gonna,
could
he's
message
gonna
him, but
have you
he
on the
he
phone for 4 to 8 hours.
he probably won't be available. I've never been on the phone with him for that long. Been on the phone with you for that long.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
sometimes it's fun, but with Sam, it's like I can't do it anymore.
yeah.
I don't know why.
I'll be a buffer probably.
Well, the truth is,
I'm not saying we're
we've
doing
got.
it right now.
Oh well, then is there anything? Yeah, like you're right. Let's think about it. Should we schedule it in the future? Well, I can
You
see
can
me
see.
in my
Yeah, I
glasses.
know. That's what I was trying to.
Oh my! Oh,
Hmm.
I lean forward to get my reflection in my glasses.
Mhm.
Look at these pussy looking slits. Look at these pussy eyes. These pussy eyes. God, I should go on OnlyFans and just trick people. Oh, oh, you
Yeah,
want to
you're
have
not even
sex
on
with
the
me?
camera. It's just your mouth. There you go.
You want to have
Yeah, that
sex
kind of works.
with me?
That'd be such a good. That'd be a good bit.
I just got to get it just right.
We could always just
So,
like
this way.
shoot that footage, and then we could always just like add like the stuff around it to make it look like it's on OnlyFans, and then that would just be one of the clips.
Oh, yeah. That's very true. Okay, so now, well, what should be our
Like a
next
skit.
segment?
Like think of skits. It's like a sketch show in that way. So that could be another one. Just like weird like it looks like OnlyFans, it looks like Pornhub, it looks like whatever, and then it's like
Oh my God, should we do
yeah,
fake porn?
yeah, of
Oh
course.
my
That's what I'm
God.
talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh my God. That's. It sounds really embarrassing, though.
But
Let's see.
it's not porn at all. It just looks like it at first, you know?
Well,
That's
hold
why
on a second, though. What is the or where can we get the template? Do you think?
I mean I can just screenshot it on my phone and like, cut out make it a mask basically on Procreate. It's not that hard.
Do you think it's? Oh my God.
It's really easy. That'd be like the easiest part.
Okay, so what about the Aorta 6 video? What if at
Mhm.
the very end, like everything is given the VHS filter, like
Mhm.
overlay, and
Yeah.
it becomes like a hidden or a found object
Yeah.
lore type of
That sounds
thing.
good. Yeah.
Does that sound okay? What should the name of the video be?
Um.
Hold on a second. The first thought that came to my mind, which, and I like this train of thinking,
Mhm.
just title it Aorta 6 Bootleg. Like, or Aorta 6 Bootleg VHS. Like, it's
That's
just that
yeah.
simple. Or is that, like I know Alana pointed out something that's very true. I can be very
Mhm.
on the nose. Like, my
Mhm.
dialogue can be very expository.
Mhm.
Um, so what do you
One
think?
thing. One thing I was thinking was, well, my mind immediately went to a play on Faces of Death,
Oh my
and
gosh. Huh?
instead of Faces of Death, I was thinking Faces of Them, like "Don't be one of them," which was like the kind of
Uh-huh.
slogan, whatever that we had.
Yeah.
Uh, so yeah, it would just be adding a little
Faces
bit
of
more to
them.
that mystique, whatever "Don't be one
Aorta
of
6
them" is.
Bootleg VHS. Faces of them. Yeah, because the reason why I mention it is if
Hmm.
we can put together some fucking ridiculous fake porn
Hmm.
videos,
Hmm.
like as if it was a few different people like streaming through like cam girls or something like that, like
Yeah,
few different cams,
yeah,
we can make the video look like you're scrolling through TV or something like that, like
yeah,
switching through these different channels.
yeah. We could actually do that with like each segment or whatever
Aorta
could do.
6
do that.
TV. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Or AVI TV is what it is, right? And that
That'd
would be
be
good.
like the whole thing. I mean, we could rebrand the YouTube channel to be, instead of just Aorta 6, it'd be like AVI TV, um, or Aorta 6
Oh.
TV. Because right now it just says Aorta 6, so it could just be
Well,
Aorta 6 TV.
I think the idea is all the letters, because we did
Yeah.
use AVI a lot too,
Hmm.
as like the moniker, which is good in this situation.
It'd be funny to
AVI.
upload it as like
Oh,
Aorta 6, upload
I'm
it as Aorta 6 faces of them dot AVI, like it's a dot AVI file.
That's
The,
something that I've always
that
liked
works
is
too.
Aorta
Yeah.
6 AVI is also
Hmm.
something that's like on a video file. Like
Yeah, yeah.
germs. Every time I think about, oh, watch out, you got to wash your hands for germs.
Hmm.
Well, not all the time, but half the time I think of the band too.
Yeah,
So having something named after something familiar like the Beatles,
yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
always a good thing.
Yeah,
So AVI makes
anytime I hear misfits, I absolutely think of them.
yeah, yeah.
The term misfit.
Yeah. AVI TV.
Hmm.
Yeah, I think that's cool. It's also very like mysterious
Hmm.
because it's almost like Roman numerals. That's how I'm drawing it again.
Yeah, yeah.
A V I. Oh no, but the T and the I look the same, so that doesn't work. AVI TV. But I also wanted to do like
It could be like
use
dot
video.
AVI capital TV. Like lowercase dot AVI and then capital TV.
Well, also remember like MTV is another thing that
Hmm.
I think is a good reference point.
Yeah.
So like AVI television could be one logo. But yeah, there's
Hmm.
so many different ways we can put it. I
Yeah.
like maybe like using your idea but having
Hmm.
it set in a computer monitor
Hmm.
dot AVI TV. Yeah, I just like drew a
Yeah.
few
Yeah.
little doodles.
Faux show. Faux show.
Is it backwards for you?
No.
It's backwards for me. Is it going to be backwards on OBS?
Maybe.
I am
But
Mr. Ned. Oh, hello there, Wilbur. Oh,
that's for moving so fast. I think it's like out of sync when I
my
see it.
feet, my mouth.
Yeah, when you did the like it looked like it didn't match your voice. It could have,
Wait a
but
second. Okay, now let's be honest with ourselves.
mhm.
We've got more unfinished business too. What I was going to say is, let's be honest with ourselves. Are we going to finish any of this? How
I
about let's
mean,
can I interject
yeah.
one thing, because I know that was super negative. Can I interject something
Hmm.
in order to start nailing us into being able to do this? I think we need to
Hmm.
start by posting podcast number 3. Here we are recording number 4,
Yeah, that's fine.
and it's almost to the end.
Yeah,
Thank you
that's
for
fine.
joining us, folks. We're getting ready to close up shop. Don't forget to let us subscribe. And if you
Yeah,
like YouTube, watch it.
definitely. There's some good channels out there,
Yeah.
so you should watch them.
And if you go on our Patreon, you can get the content that will be there when we have Patreon. I don't know
We
why I
have like
said that. Never
we have
mind.
like we have a Ko-fi, I think, but yeah, no Patreon. People can buy us a cup of
Nobody's going to put
coffee.
money into Kofi. The hell's Kofi?
Coffee.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Just give
Kofi's
us,
stock just tanked now that I said that.
just give us a cup of coffee.
It would be
This
nice.
video is brought to you by Triangle Space.
Oh my God. So here's another project that we got to put it. Oh, hold on a second. I
Mhm.
got to write down this upload. I was going to mention about Shill Show, but first, upload. What is it? Is it now called AVI TV? No, no,
Um,
it's just AVI podcast, right?
well, this is a podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. This is
TV is the other thing.
podcast.
Yeah.
AVI podcast,
We'll break it into like things
episode
like that.
3.
This is 4, right? Isn't that what you said?
Well, but I got to upload
Oh, yeah, upload
episode
episode
3.
3, yeah.
I also got to figure out in my own life. Hold on a second. I got to do this US Constitution thing. Let me erase all this. This is just for my job. Pause everything. U.S. Constitution job. Let that fucking jump out at me. Okay. There was one thing that I wanted to mention though. What was it about?
I don't know. You just said the U.S. Constitution.
But before we were talking about the U.S. Constitution, it was something kind of related to the podcast, the
Oh,
TV.
you're talking about episode 3. Oh, and then you're like, what do we want to call it? I guess that's Aorta 6 podcast number 3 or something.
Yeah, that's good. Porn.
And then yeah, we'll make, because these things will be in their own like channels, but they'll still, or not their own channels, but their own like playlists on Aorta 6's YouTube. So there'll be like a playlist that's like Aorta 6 podcast, and it's all the podcasts, and then there'll be Aorta 6 TV, and that'll be all the Aorta 6 TVs.
I love it.
Yeah.
All on. Oh, so you were talking about changing
Oh,
Aorta
gee.
6 YouTube channel to be officially called Aorta 6 TV.
I mean, I
Is a
don't know if we
possibility?
need. We maybe, but I don't know if we need to.
Oh,
Like I was watching. Like if we take other YouTube channels as an example, like The Daily Show, for example. Like it's called The Daily Show, but then when you go on their YouTube channel, they have different playlists. And one of those playlists is like, I was watching, I think Ronnie Chang, um, like Everything Sucks or whatever it was. And so it's like there'll be a playlist and it's like all of the
I don't
bits
know who Ronnie Chang is.
of that, but like the whole, like they basically break it into playlists. Is how it goes.
Oh, okay,
Um,
okay, yeah. So it's like it doesn't matter what it's called. The playlist is the thing that matters, which is
yeah,
true.
yeah. I mean, like on Polygon, like the Brian David Gilbert stuff, I think is all in one playlist, and like Carboys, like that's in one playlist. Like Monster Factory, that's a playlist, like stuff like that.
Can I ask you
Yes.
what's more important, in your opinion?
Hmm.
Sick whales meet the pulse,
Hmm.
or filling the sick whale's Google Drive?
Um. Well, how do you want to execute Sick Whales Make the Pulse? Like, if
I
you want that to
just
be a whole,
I
yeah, go ahead.
just realized we can do it. We can do, I can show you.
Yes. Eh, you were like making trumpet faces, but barely making a trumpet sound.
Oh shoot, it was kind of loud in my head, but
Might have been editing.
that's different. That's the difference between reality and what's in your head.
Yum,
Oh
yum, yum.
shoot. So maybe I never transferred it over to my computer.
Pilota. If you get
Which
Discord on your iPad, you could probably do it on there. But I
wait,
understand.
Sick Meet the Pulse files.
Please, please.
Anime hands, images,
I mean,
image.
it all just depends on how much like you have to do with it. If there's like,
That's what I wanted
they're
to. I
probably
really,
already done.
really wanted to show.
Yeah.
There's
Like there's like, it's all a matter of like how far along it is and how much more there is to do, and if there's a lot to do, if lowering the effort and quality would help.
exactly, Perry. Okay, hold on. We're gonna go on a mission right now. Extend the.
Extension. Yes, extension. Hey, extension. Hey, extension. Extension.
I got me all drive.
That's a hard drive.
Oh, and I got a snick. And I got a nondescript, unfunded. What is it like? I didn't get paid to say this.
That's an Aorta 6 bar.
Aorta 6 bar. It'll help
Mm,
you with your hunger. I got health and
I
hunger mixed up in my head right at the crucial moment when I needed to deliver that last word.
I have
There
I have
goes
an I
thinking.
have an Aorta 6 finger. That's my favorite. The Aorta 6 finger.
You're too dark. You must turn on lights. You have no excuses. But
Aorta 6
oh,
finger.
also
It's an Aorta 6 finger. See,
known as an upper finger.
I
Where
can't
did
show
that
the logo.
go?
If I show the logo, uh,
Meow, my
blind
nose
people
does
get upset.
more. I say me.
If I
Wait, say it again, Barry.
Design people will get upset at me if I show the Aorta six finger logo because they're still working on it. They're workshopping it.
You are a mad lad. A mad lad. Okay, it might be this. This is what I think might work already, okay?
Uh huh.
I'm going to share my screen in about 5 hours when I figure out how to do that. Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Are you ready now? Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
You ready to do it? Okay, should
Yep,
we
I
go?
can see.
Okay, now I need to go over here and then I need to go here.
That's
Oh,
pretty cool.
so well, hold on. That's not going to be part of it. Let me stop sharing my screen.
It should be. I want that last part too.
Um, so
The whole
it's a
thing.
very it's good to see you again, Perry. I'm just being a smartass. Um, because the
Hey, you
light.
do it all the time. I can do it once.
I know that's why I was being a smartass. I do it all the time. Um, it
It's my
needs like a
favorite.
little bit of tweaking. Like I know that there's some shots in there that have like green screen,
Yeah.
and I might be able to figure out on well, I don't know. I might as well include it, right? I think I can just look up on DaVinci Resolve, and the main thing is at the very end there's going to be the sick whales having a small conversation on the couch, and
Hmm.
I've already animated Gusher responding and saying and turning off the TV, so it's like 90% done,
One thing that could be kind of funny,
maybe to
although
85.
you probably don't want to do this, is to show it like over their shoulders looking at the TV, and the
It could
whole thing
start like
is
that.
like is
Yeah.
no, I imagine the whole thing is shown from that view. I mean, but I guess that might kind of defeat the purpose, I guess. But I
Mm,
mean, it'd be cool to see the because I feel like it deserves its own thing, like later. But this would almost be like a preview,
it
is
could
my
be.
thought in
At
that
the
sense.
moment,
But
I think one of the jokes rests at it's called Sick Whales Meet the Poles. They
mhm,
see a commercial for it and then they don't
mhm.
meet him,
Mm,
which
like
I
a
think
commercial. Oh, like okay, I think I get. Yeah.
it could be something that later on is um,
Oh, you
revisited.
would be would be kind of funny is they see the commercial for it, and then there's like a knock on the door, and
Hmm.
it's the pulse like outside, like knocking on the door, and they're like, "Go away," because they're watching like the commercial or whatever. like, so, like they could have met the pulse, but he was bothering them while they were watching the commercial for his thing.
So does it seem like the
That's
cartoon
that's
show
kind of
should
stupid.
be it should be developed more?
I
Because at
mean,
the
it
same
just
time, I think I
depends
could just like
because
shorten it and maybe get it done in like 8 hours of time. But that's a lot
I
to
mean,
carve
I
out.
mean, yeah, because my idea, like, I don't want us to like necessarily break the bank or like go all out, make
If
like
there's
a
no reason for it.
like the past sick whales episodes. I mean, they're really good, and like when you showed me that, I was like, damn, that's way better than I was imagining for like Aorta 6
Yeah.
TV, basically kind of thing. I mean, it's cool, and I'm not saying we can't do it. And what you could maybe do is like what you already had there. You could do like a short, almost like remix, like, and that would be what would be on Aorta 6 TV. Because I feel like that as a full sick whales episode deserves like time and effort to make it a nice like episode. But
Okay.
for Aorta 6 TV, it would be more almost like a preview or like a sizzle reel or whatever they're called. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes, I see what you mean.
If that makes sense.
Uh,
Like just because
well, I'll say
I
this, like
yeah.
if I were to just make a sizzle reel, I would
Mhm.
use that material and other things.
Yeah.
Because there's some good stuff in there, but yeah, maybe it needs to just be developed. Because how did you feel after watching the Pulse thing?
Yeah, I mean I liked it. I thought it was really cool. And I mean the thing is I'm just
Oh my god, we
like
both have maroon shirts on.
I feel like it could be a really
Crazy brothers, twinsies. Oh my god, we both have yellow teeth. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
I feel like it could be
Coffee drinkers.
a good. I feel like it could be. You hear me? No, I feel like it could be a good episode,
Oh my god, we both glasses.
and
Ah!
I feel like it could be a good episode. But I'm just worried that it's that
Oh my god, we both have long nails.
it'll
Oh
take
my
more
god.
time than you are wanting.
Twinsies.
Toasty.
Oh
I
god, what
can't
did
get
I
words.
start? Our podcast is now it's revolting. Not only does it only amuse itself, but it's disgusting.
There were like zoom in on that like OnlyFans.
It's
Blah.
gone.
It's just
We're
my
gonna get us
hand. It's just
blocked
my
on
hand.
Aorta 6 demonetized. We were never monetized.
It's like it was never a butthole. It was never a
Just gonna sit here holding this cube.
butthole. What?
I'm gonna sit here holding this cube.
I can
Suck
let
my
me share
dick.
you so let me share since we're still casting. Let me share some of my personal
Five.
me. All these were by me and only me. I'm worried. I'm worried that someone might try to plagiarize me, but me. I did these recordings of these songs, and I don't know how many of these you've heard. So
Hmm.
these are the names. Let me know if there's any that come out to you, and I'll play them
Mhm.
for you. And keep
Mhm.
in mind, these are only mine. And if you see them anywhere else, they were plagiarized. This is by PJ.
I think I've
That's
heard
my name.
Pie Weather before. I could have sworn I've heard Pie Weather somewhere.
Well, you'll hear it now. Here it comes. Oh, yes, it's pie weather, pie weather,
Mm-hmm.
pie weather, pie weather. Perfect weather for pie. The perfect time to grab a slice and to slather it in whipped cream. Yeah, it's pie weather, pie weather. Perfect weather. Oops. Perfect
Oh,
weather for pie. Here. It's just that time. Let's see
time to do. There's a chill in the air and it's coming for you. It's power weather, power weather, power
Power
weather,
weather.
power weather, yeah.
Power weather. Oh my
I
god, we gotta
mean,
see more of these transcriptions now.
yeah, I know.
Oh,
So
let's do
here,
Hubby Got. Milk Mondays, yeah.
Tune in for Man Milk Mondays. Yes,
Oh
it's
my
Man
god.
Milk Mondays. It's the day that you milk the man. Yeah, Man Milk Mondays. Man Milk Mondays. Just another reason to hate Mondays. Yeah, Man Milk Mondays. Tune into Man Milk Mondays. It's the day that we milk the man, yeah. Man Milk Mondays, Man Milk Mondays. This isn't prostate milking, it's actually milking, yeah. Man Milk Mondays, Man Milk Mondays. You might have a juicy glass for Man Milk Mondays. Man Milk Mondays. Coming from those rudimentary nipples, yeah, yeah. Man Milk Mondays, Man Milk Mondays. Get ready for that white sticky juice, and I don't mean semen, I mean Man Milk Mondays.
milk
It's not
undies.
a euphemism,
Indeed.
it's Man Milk Mondays. Milk from an actual man. It's Man Milk Mondays, yeah, Man Mondays, yeah, Man Milk Mondays.
I can just tell.
Daily dose Mondays, yeah, actual Mondays, actual
Actual
man. It's
Mondays.
Man Milk Mondays, yeah, Man Milk Mondays. Daily dose of vitamin D. Man
You
Milk
can tap
Mondays,
on the
yes,
words.
it's Man Milk
Yeah.
Mondays. Have your fun for Man Milk
Milk
Mondays, yeah,
Mondays for
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Semen, Milk Mondays, semen,
I don't mean
Milk Monday,
Milk
semen,
Mondays.
Monday, Mondays, yeah, euphemism, Milk
Milk
Mondays,
euphemism.
milk from an
That's the greatest thing I've ever seen. I just saw that. I just figured out I could do that.
It's beautiful. I'm glad you discovered
Saturday, yes, Saturday. Taking the meds for Saturday.
it.
Yes,
Yeah.
Saturday. Yes, Saturday. Taking the meds for Saturday.
Taking the bed.
Saturday. Oh, Saturday. Taking meds for Saturday. Saturday,
Saturday.
Saturday, taking the meds for Saturday. Saturday, Saturday, taking the meds for
They really didn't
What?
know what I was saying.
That was beautiful.
Saturday, Saturday, Saturday,
Saturday.
Saturday, Saturday,
Saturday.
Saturday, Saturday, Saturday,
Of the different Saturday.
Saturday, 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 Saturday,
Saturday.
Saturday, Saturday, Saturday. Yeah, I'm
Last
taking
one.
out trash, slapping my ass, doing it for cash. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm taking out trash, slapping my ass, doing it for all the cash. Yeah, taking out trash, slapping my ass, doing it for all the cash. Yeah, yeah,
Why did it
yeah.
smell slappy?
Oh,
Slappy.
yes.
Two
Taking out
L's. That is
trash,
interesting.
gonna slap your ass, gonna do it for cash.
That's when I actually slept, I think.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe that's
taking out trash, slapping your
Mm.
ass, doing it for all the cash. Yeah, slapping your ass, taking out trash, doing it for all the
cashier.
cash. Yeah,
Cashiers
slapping
laughing,
your
you're
ass,
taking it.
taking out trash. Who knows what will come out next? Yeah, slapping the trash, eat your ass, doing it for all the cash. Yeah, slapping your cash, eat your ass, taking
It's
out
so
your
funny.
ass, cash trash.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
actually slept.
Slapping my ass, do
Oh yeah, it was
ass,
way later.
do
Slap my
ass,
ass.
ass, 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 do my ass, my ass,
Such a new
ass,
soundbite.
doing it for all the ass, cash, ass, doing ass, taking out trash, ass, cash, cash,
Does not say, does
trash.
not say kids.
Eat your ass, eat trash, eat trash, eat your trash,
Beautiful. It's a
doing it for
beautiful.
ass, doing it for all the cash,
Oh,
doing it cash, yeah, 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 yeah. Slap your ass, gonna do it for cash, yeah, yeah.
Yep, that's
beautiful.
good.
Well, Perry, I think I must conclude our podcast.
Yes.
Is there anything that you would like to say? Oh yeah, we were giving the closeout earlier. Yo, what's up, everybody? So this
I
is our
gave some of my
closeout.
clothes, donated to 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 the thrift shop.
I was thinking of if I can slowly move one way or another, but I couldn't do it. Man, I got a lot of stuff I gotta do. Things are busy, which is why I think it's good to have. Excuse me. Good to have small goals. Can we recap real quick?
Yes.
First thing, I need to upload podcast episode number 3. So by the time you're watching this, is obviously already done. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good
By the time
job.
that will probably already be done with the episode of Aorta TV.
Because by Thanksgiving the idea
That
stands.
is it. Gross.
That is
Gross.
it.
Dr. Pimple
Yeah,
Popper
I told you our
coming
podcast instantly became gross. Episode number 4, disgusting.
in.
I don't know what happened to us.
We
No,
could
we're
put
living up to our brand. We talked about this. Our brand. We're sticking with the brand.
we could put a
Oh,
made for TV warning.
a what?
Made for TV warning, or not safe for human consumption warning.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I think
Does
that's
this look obscene? That'd be a good one for the show, or for the thing with the stuff, you know.
I think it's this is all staying in.
Mm-hmm.
Because like we mentioned earlier, I don't have time to edit.
Yeah,
We don't want to edit.
who's gonna do that? Not me.
We don't even put credits. We're raw dogging.
Yeah.
But we are gonna put up episode 3.
We could
And
add
then
disclaimers. We could add disclaimers in the description.
well that's it. That's kinda all we need to for sure do is make sure that that happens, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We gotta
You
we
know, I didn't
gotta
realize
make
how good you would look like with a big pompadour.
we gotta make
Put some
sure
hairspray. You can do it.
we gotta make sure that um, the the product people don't ding us for previewing the Aorta 6 bar and the Aorta 6 fingers. I know we covered them, but someone could think it's someone could see it and
Oh
copy
yeah,
it.
it's true. I hope
We
nobody
don't.
copies the idea of our other original Aorta 6 bar, because that would be quite a shame if somebody ripped us
Yeah,
off. We would sue them.
maybe maybe we should call it Aorta 6 kickers.
It is like a kick in the mouth. But it also
Aorta.
kind of like it smells good. And you know what? It kind of makes me like
Oh yeah, like a little laugh.
what do you call
We
that?
could
Like a
call it a little
smugger?
laugh
Smug a
bar.
little snicker?
A little laugh bar.
A little laugh bar, yeah.
Oh, you just say snicker? Yeah, that'd be good.
I just think of these
That's
things. I just think
that's the yeah. And aorta 6 fingers is a little clunky. I was thinking we should use that. Oh, we should use that term. Remember in Twin Peaks when Pete's wife gets really upset at him because he like drops stuff or whatever, and she's like Butterfingers.
we
That's
should name it
so. So Snickers
Pete's wife.
for
Oh,
two little F's and Butterfingers for that specifically for that bit in Twin Peaks because it's the funniest part of the whole show. Butterfingers.
that's great.
We'll add that in post.
I don't know. Were there some funny
No,
moments
just
in that show?
yes. The guy that like dances by the screen in the high school.
There's a fish.
Yeah, that too.
Ew. Percolate.
Who do you think did that? Do you think it was Josie?
No, it was the lady.
Oh,
Because remember, Josie was. Oh, well, maybe. It could have been Josie for all we know, but I think it was Catherine.
yeah, fucking with Pete, probably.
But you know what the
Like,
thing
'cause he always
is?
goes out fishing all the time, right?
Josie could have done that. And Josie also would be strategically minded enough to use anything to get them out of the house because she had her own secrets. And she
Mm-hmm.
probably also knew that they blamed Catherine.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably something that happened a lot. She did all kinds of like underhanded stuff and like blamed Catherine.
Spoiler alerts for Twin Peaks, by the way.
I know.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Can't believe Cooper died.
Spoilers.
I can't
You
believe
find out
Cooper
who the
got
killer
murdered.
is
It
after
was actually Cooper
season one.
who washed up on the shore. He
That
was the
was
one
so
wrapped in
weird.
plastic. It
That's
was
why
so
they
weird.
called it the return too,
So weird.
because he goes blonde
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
gets younger. It's like
Yeah,
there's a whole thing where
it's great.
Dean just yells it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Sergeant Dean or whatever. What is his name?
And the blue rose is when like something comes out of the butt of a dead person.
Yeah, and that's what
That's
that song was
called
about.
the
She wore blue rosebud,
rosebuds. Yeah,
blue
yeah,
rose
blue
blossom
rosebuds.
from
That's how.
above.
Mm-hmm.
As they drove down the lost highway
You Did you
toward
know the
a mountain.
Beatles actually spelled their name the same way as the insect? And people later put BEAT because they're uncomfortable with beetles. They thought bugs are gross, bugs are icky.
Get
So
out.
like, so they went back and they edited every single album and added an A because just so it was like Beatles like music, but no,
They
they
edited
that's like,
every single album. When did
yeah,
this?
like 1972, I think, something like that.
It's a lie.
Before we were born.
That's a lie. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
No, it's not.
I don't
I
believe it.
promise. It's
Uh,
true.
nah. I don't believe it.
John Lennon was a big entomologist, and he loved the different
Paul,
kinds of beetles out there. Like,
see what I can
I
tell
don't
you is
think
that.
I don't think he liked cockroaches, but I don't know if cockroaches are technically beetles. They might be.
Let me
I'm
tell you.
not sure.
What I can tell you is that
Yes.
Paul McCartney would have stopped that if he was alive at the time. It's
Yeah.
not.
False
It's,
Paul was the. That's the
Paul is
truth.
innocent.
Yeah.
Okay, leave Paul alone.
I can't believe he started Helter Skelter. Problem.
I mean, he is responsible for the Sharon Tate murders, but
Hmm.
other than that, he's an innocent man.
Yeah.
And that weird line in Catcher in the Rye.
Oh, yeah. I was watching a funny interview with him,
Weird line.
and
Uh-huh.
he was saying, like, we've been lucky as the Beatles to have never had like a controversy associated with any of our songs. And like that was literally after he was talking about the song Helter Skelter. And I was like, did you forget?
Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
Yeah, I know exactly. He's not he's gone. He's gone. He's
Maybe
gone.
he means like a really entirely negative, only negative association with a song, which I can't think of one, but like
I
as
don't
if
know if
something was
anybody.
sometimes an anthem for like a negative moment. But no, yeah, they had plenty of controversy in their songs.
Yeah, it was a very strange statement for him to make. Because especially since he was talking about Helter Skelter at the time.
Yeah, and but
It's like
also
what?
like they themselves were literally putting out things that was edgy
Hmm.
because it was like their position and choice as artists to do that, to like make drug references. I think that was the ultimate thing that they did that was like controversial for them, you know.
He really wanted to go
They
to
did that.
Washington State because Beatles spelled backwards is like Seattle, but they didn't want to get arrested for that, so they put the letter B in there. Because otherwise, it would have.
Wait,
God
what
damn it!
did you just say?
I can't even keep a straight face. But
I know, I was
basically,
like, B? What? There's no B in Seattle. Too many
Beatles spelled
G's, right?
backwards is Seattle, and then you just had a B, and then so it's all about.
Isn't there
They
two
really
T's
like.
in Seattle?
They really like Kurt Cobain. They were big fans, big fans.
Are you
But
joking right now?
they spelled it like the bug, Beetles.
Perry, you know I believe in reincarnation. Are you telling me that Kurt Cobain's been alive before?
No, the Beatles were just aware of him before he was alive.
Is he the one that taught them the B chord?
B chord. There's a B chord? I
Do you know
thought it
what
was
it
like
sounds?
A, D, E. There's no B. It's not
There's
the
B
alphabet.
and
It's like
C.
A, D, E, C. There's not every letter isn't in there. There's not like a K chord and an L chord. It's
No,
A, C,
that's so funny. No, it
E,
goes A B A B
and D. No,
A
it's A,
B
D,
C D
E,
E
C,
F
A, D, E, C.
G.
Like the band, ADAC?
That's A C D C.
What? No, it's
Are you in
ADEC.
the right
Everybody thinks it's
dimension?
ADAC. I mean, everybody thinks it's
Does the
ACDC.
Embarcadero exist in your world?
Everybody thinks it's but it's ADEC. because that's how the notes go. Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh. No, you might be thinking of like the strings on a bass or something, like
This
the
is the
strings on a.
true. This is the truest podcast, and it's full of truth. Yes, everything said is true on this podcast. Not everything said by anybody, but everything said on this podcast is true. That's why we do it.
Understood. It is
What?
fun to make up stuff.
What? I didn't make it. No, it's true. True.
Well,
All the Zoomers out there that didn't grow up seeing like Sergeant Peepers and all that stuff, you know, we got to educate them. They learn from us. We're the older
it's true.
generation.
Yeah, and you know what? I realized that
We tell them about Sergeant Peepers.
Sergeant Peepers, but I realized how much educating people,
Hmm.
younger generation, on just how to be people,
Yeah.
manners and stuff, like, is something that needs to be taught. Not what I think my mistake often is that it's something to assume.
Yes, I agree.
It's not something that you can assume and then like punish for it not being there. It's something that you it has to be taught.
Yes, it does.
Oh man, my eyes are getting red again. They looked so bad from the pink eye though. I gotta go in
I think,
tomorrow and have
I
the
think
doctor or the nurse check me out.
it's very important that we take care of ourselves and really educate the youth with our podcast, because how else are we going to know if they'd make good politicians, because they have to be educated. Otherwise, you never really know what you're going to get until someone's elected. Like you and I, like we think we know what we stand for, but until we're elected, we don't. We don't. We just don't.
Well, that's also because we don't even know the kinds of decisions that are being faced. So you're right. Like, it's easy to make a stance from the gray, but once
And from the grave, it's easy to make a stance from the grave as well.
you
I
can't
agree.
stand up once you're in a grave, there's 6 feet of dirt above ya.
Wait, you think? Are you one of the flat barriers? Like you think people get buried lying down just because they have the coffin lying out? That does not mean that they bury people lying down. They bury those vertically. That's why the headstones are so small.
Is that why the headstones are so close together too?
Yeah. Yeah. So they could fit more. They just stick it fucking straight down. You're buried standing up. Everyone is.
So you're saying that
Even
if
if
I put
even if
like
you're
the phone
cremated,
in
you're
my
buried.
hands, I could be buried looking at my phone?
Yes. And if you're cremated, you're buried standing up. And if you're buried at sea, you're buried standing up as well. The octopus really don't like it. They think like it's like you're still alive or something.
What if you were turned into a statue and left in the desert?
That sounds really cool. I want that to be me.
Like a monolithic carbonite esque statue. Just something to encase you forever. Be strange. And
Yeah.
travelers may someday come across you.
Right as I'm on my deathbed, I want to be buried up to my neck in sand
Oh god.
and then just left out in the desert.
Oh my god.
That's the way to go. You
At the
know?
very last moment too, that would be terrifying. Well, I don't know. Who knows? Who knows what it's like being that close?
No, you're gonna die anyway. So what does it matter?
It's
It's
crazy.
good.
Man. Look at these shadow
It's
plays.
the way. It's the way to do it.
The war's been going crazy, man. We gotta get out of these trenches.
Shadow play.
Yeah, it's like Barry, we came out of this with something important.
Yeah, we did something. I'll have to check the tape because I'm not. I don't remember.
I'm glad I showed you. So let's do this.
Hmm. Yes.
What do you say we have the premiere tonight? Let's set it
Oh,
tonight
that
at,
episode 3.
yeah, tonight
Okay.
at 7:30. Episode 3 is gonna air.
Oh shit. That sounds good to me.
And then episode 4. How about,
Uh,
should we have that air in a week or 2 weeks?
episode 4's got to air after we do Aorta 6 TV, right? Because otherwise it'll spoil everything.
Oh,
I mean,
okay, yeah, that's fine. So we'll sit on our episode 4. This episode was amazing. Our episode qualities are incredible. Episode 4
oh,
is
that's a good one for the. That's a good one for the fake porn thing.
gross. That's gonna be mine. Gross. Ew.
That's the way to do it. Yeah, they should be all like they should look like something like it's something really obscene, and then there's like a joke, like so like with your eye, like it looks like a vagina, but then it's like, oh, it's your
Well,
eyeball.
the truth is, I think a lot of the time people will tell
Mhm.
right away what it is, so we won't have to reveal it. But
Well,
like
that's why you
every,
gotta do it quick, though. I
yeah,
think it's the reveal is the funny part because it's like
yeah, the tongue.
that's the punked part. Where it's like,
Yeah, I got you.
there's a tongue coming out of the veggie. It would be funny to show like a little bit of like something actually risque, but like make it look like it's not. I don't know
I
how
guess you just
how,
have to
how
draw a face somewhere.
to a face on the tip of your dingus, and then show your
Yeah,
dingus.
it would also be too obvious. Too obvious. Oh wait, let me see if
With good editing, it wouldn't
I
be.
need this.
It could be like the bottom of like a ball sack, and then look. So it'd be like the bottom of a ball sack, and then you'd pan up, and then you edit, and then it's, oh, it's my nose. It was my nose.
I mean, how do you really convey the first part though?
I
It's
mean, it would show like the actual clip of a ball sack, but then edit it so it's like, oh no, it was my nose. You know,
it's well, I mean, why not?
like it'd be like a funny misdirect because the other things would be like, oh, I know that's like your eye. Oh, I know that's your lips. Wait, that looks like a ball sack. Oh, wait, it's your nose.
Well, I mean, that's the idea. That's the whole idea. Look at this hair.
Yeah, but
Well,
with
let's.
editing, you can
So
actually show like you'd have it would be so close that you couldn't really tell either way, but we would know
yeah,
that at least one of those like is actually something nefarious, so to speak.
that'd be kind of gross, but we could do it. We could do it. I mean, yeah, and we got to
If we
put it
edit,
into Google Drive, right?
yeah, yeah. There was also a I mean there's that old infamous the one that got us arrested in like 3 countries.
Mm.
Um there's that infamous one that I edited and it was just like I think like snot from a kid's nose. But I like superimpose it and flip it upside down and stuff and it looks like it's an asshole. But it's
Oh,
not.
yeah, that weird
It's
picture.
not. Yeah, it's just snot from a kid's
So
nose.
horrifying.
It's not anything gross. I mean, obscene.
Yeah, and it looks like 100%, 115% obscene. Just so you
Yeah,
know,
it looks like dribble from the tip of a wanker.
it's gross. Bear, I think I gotta let you go so I can finish my chores. I still gotta take out some trash,
Okay.
some little bitty stuff. But before I go, wait a second. We didn't have time earlier because I was beholden to my schedule.
Yeah.
But this is what I was referring to. I made these ones.
Whoa. Sounds good. That's cool.
So, like, this is one of them.
Oh, it's beautiful. And those are the originals.
Yeah, just like random pages and notes and stuff.
That's cool.
Here's another one.
Oh,
Oh wait, this is like the what the comic was originally.
cool.
Like Mr. Potato and like all this stuff.
That's so wild.
And then this is like all stuff that I like just wrote. Like even think like that's a story that I wrote in high school. But like this
Yeah.
book is uh things that were typed out.
Yeah.
You know what I
That's
mean?
cool.
Yes, I've
Yeah.
got oh, without going like over and over and over. That's what I
Hmm.
made. Oh my goodness.
That's
And
cool.
this too. So,
Yeah, I love that.
that little guy.
I got that shirt still.
It's pretty funny. So I'm gonna
It's
put
good.
that somewhere.
Good times. It was
Um,
good. Damn, it was good times.
yeah. Yes, I've got 3 copies of what was originally gonna be in here.
Mm-hmm.
But like this is also like all typed writing. You know, like expression stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Like this one, and this one actually has in the beginning of it a rejection letter from like a publishing company, and then it's got
that's
some
cool.
comics. This was a prop from that video.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
I remember that.
just old notes. So like random stuff, comics.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun. Like so, rather than having just like big bunches, like
Oh, I just
yeah,
uh,
putting it all together. That's it. So I'm just
I,
excited. I wanted to show you.
I thought it might be kind of fun to if there's anything from that alien stuff that you did that was just you, we could definitely use that in the Aorta 6 TV.
Oh, I mean,
I mean, like like use it differently and like maybe put like a filter on it or do some weird shit with it, but
I don't have
just as
any of
like
the
as
footage.
flavor kind of thing. You know
Yeah,
what
I
I mean?
don't have anything like of the raw footage, but it's in there as
If you have the
like I was
video,
the
I
boy
can.
alien.
Yeah, if I can just chop it or edit it or whatever.
No, no, I mean it's just whatever's on YouTube.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I can download it and I'm like, yeah,
That's it. If you throw it in there, might be a little
it'd
bit
be
odd. I think it'd be
it'd
cool.
be it'd be kind of funny to also use like a little bit of that video that you did, where you're like in love with that dog, right? Or
I know that would be fun too.
is that even on
A
YouTube
great
anymore?
fun
God,
time with a boy's best friend.
yeah.
Let me see if I can. Whoa, I doubt I'll be able to find it.
Ooh, where that that one where you're the sexual predator, that is absolutely one that we need.
Oh my god, that would be fun too. The kidnapping one.
Basically, all footage of us and all things that we've ever put out, we can just munch it into like some weird. I mean, you saw like the old stuff Sam and I did, like Lanterns of Sorrow and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
it's like a compilation, and it could be almost like if we go with that idea where like each segment kind of thing is like a channel on like a TV show. It could be just like a channel that you skip past, like that it skips past, and that is made up of just like random shit that we've done, like all like just like half a second or something like that video of me doing like the like or pointing like whatever the gas mask and stuff, like that would just be like a thing that's happening like as it's skipping through the channels, like, so it's not a full segment, it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
adding flavor, so
Yeah,
to
I
speak.
understand. Like a little clip of it. I think
Yeah,
definitely put it in there if you're interested. Again, it's up to who's gonna put it together. 'Cause
yeah, well, I absolutely, I'm feeling very inspired by the idea. It sounds
yeah,
cool.
I mean, I'd be happy to make some
And I know
of yours too.
I can chat with Patrick as well because he does a lot of video editing stuff too. So I think he would probably have fun messing with it as well.
All
But
right. Well, that sounds good. Let's give our
yeah,
official goodbyes to our podcast because I'm going to stop recording right now, but I think we can continue our conversation.
okay,
But Patreon subscribers are the only ones who are going to know that even though our conversation continues, I need to open up other windows and I don't want to put that in the video. So if you're a
yeah. I mean,
Patreon subscriber, you know this information. Just remember that.
yeah. I mean, people on Patreon like they support people through Patreon. I mean, like
Exactly.
that's something that
That's why it's
they
so important.
know that they do
That's why you have to be
when
on Patreon. And that's why
yeah.
you support through Patreon.
Yeah, because you're supporting Patreon, and Patreon is really like what needs the support.
Yeah. Yeah. So give your money to Patreon. Don't forget to
Yeah,
subscribe to Patreon.
like you don't really need to find individual people on Patreon. Like just support Patreon.
Yeah.
Like just write a check, make it out to Patreon.
No,
Although for
no, no,
eight
don't, no, no, don't do that. Do the opposite. Fine. Just us. Just give your money.
months, well, no, they should make it. They should write a check to Patreon, but spell Patreon P period J period Kneisel. That's my last. I mean, that's the best way to
That's how you
support Patreon.
pronounce Trion.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it's PJKNEISEL. Yeah, that's how you support Patreon. And you can also put put your name, but I'm not sure how you spell that. I think it starts with a C. Who are you?
All right,
Uh,
I'm gonna end the. Oh wait, let's give a warm goodbye.
yeah.
Oops, I clicked on me again. Okay.
What if
Okay,
we end
warm
it
goodbyes,
with?
everybody. Goodbye,
Let's end it
warm,
with Let's
warm.
end it with reading. Like
Huh?
it's our last time. Let's end this
Eating?
podcast. Let's end this podcast like it's our first time meeting each other and we're starting it.
This
But
makes
we're
sense.
actually ending, but it's actually the end. So we'll be like, "Oh, hello. My name is PJ. It's nice to meet you."
I'm Jared.
Oh, okay.
It's good to meet you too.
Yeah. Um Welcome to the Aorta 6 podcast. We've never done one of these before, so please bear with us. Thank you.